Now today you join us in a rather remarkable location, a location that's regarded by many as being one of the most exclusive and most sought after spots on the whole of the Fylde coast, and with very good reason. You see, this spot offers something for absolutely everybody, be it the gorgeous stretch of coastline, which even on a grey, slightly overcast day such as today, will still have you reaching for your bucket and spade. But if it is that you prefer walking your four-legged friend on the grass as opposed to the sandy beach, then what better spot to do that than right here on the green, which not only is a great focal point and a brilliant spot to socialise, but also a location that offers a great story, given that this green has played host to some of the most famous, talented and iconic musicians of our era. Now on top of all of that, a vibrant town centre is just a few steps away, which of course is home to some incredible, talented local boutique businesses, creating quite the shopping experience by day and a vibrant atmosphere by night. Now, one thing that this spot is famous for, outside of the great landscape and great amenities, is the architecture. Homes that are packed with period features and have stood the test of time, standing on our sandy landscape for generations. And the home that we're here to see today is one such property. It's a diverse home offering up to 4 bedrooms depending on how you wanted to use the space. It's a duplex apartment just minutes away from Lytham Centre, and believe it or not, despite the location, won't break the bank. So if you're looking for a turnkey purchase, something offered to the market in moving condition without an onward chain delay, then it's fair to say that today's feature is one that you don't want to miss. Today, we're here to see Westby Street. Welcome to Escape to the Fylde. Now it would take something pretty special to draw me out of a shop like Sticky Chocolate, but something pretty special is exactly what we've got for you today. Not just at the property that we're here to see, but all of the properties here on Westby Street are remarkable. They've all got a quaint, beautiful, historic aesthetic, and the great news is that because of the conservation area in this spot, the properties are sure to stay exactly as we find them today. There can't be changes made to the exterior. Now the home that we're here to see is of course this remarkable property you can see just over my shoulder. And as you can see, without me pointing it out, it's full of that period charm that we touched on earlier today. And that is something that very much continues inside. So without further ado, let's take a closer look. Now before I even think about talking about the apartment itself, I just quickly want to pay homage to that superb communal entrance. As soon as you walk in through the front door, that period charm and detail just jumps out at you straight away, and the exposed floorboard beneath your feet leads you straight up to the entrance hallway to this property. Welcome to 54 Westby Street. Now in recent years, the existing homeowner has undergone extensive refurbishments on this entire property, and that's immediately evident when we walk in here to the family kitchen. And what a remarkable space we've got. What I really love is how this dark brushed flooring works in perfect tandem with these lighter work surfaces that surround the kitchen. Central, we've got an island which features a sink and an overhang which is perfect for informal dining. To that back wall, we've got a built-in electric Bosch oven, as well as an induction hob, an overhead extractor fan, as well as much built-in storage as realistically you could ever wish for. The back corner has got a full-length fridge freezer, and just over my shoulder you can see we've got a remarkable, bright, open, vibrant, contemporary family lounge, which is lit perfectly by this feature bay window, which is not only a great focal point in the space, but also does a great job of framing that leafy outlook to the front of the home. Now, as great and as fresh and as contemporary as this space is, it really does pay homage to the history and the character of this space. As you can see, we've got enormous, tall, high ceilings, intricate coving, and a ceiling rose, which, working with the vendor's choice of design and decor, really does finish off this space. But there's more to come. Now the vendor's eye for detail very much continues towards the rear of the home. This, for example, is a touch of genius. They've opened up the partition wall to create this glass opening, which really does open this entire space. Now, as we get to the top of the stairs, as you can see, we've got an access point down to what was the former basement of this property. Now, I touched on earlier that the vendors completely refurbished the whole space. So once upon a time, not that long ago, downstairs was a dingy, damp-ridden storage space. space. Since then, the vendor has taken it back to brick, completely refurbished it and give it a damp proofing course, meaning that we've now got a fully functional, usable space down there. Now, as I touched on at the start of this video, this property offers up to 4 bedrooms, and if so required, downstairs offers 2 double rooms. We've got 1 room facing the rear of the property and 1 at the front, with the additional benefit of a walk-in wardrobe. Perfect. Both of the downstairs rooms are served by a walk-in shower room, which has been finished to a high contemporary standard, very in keeping with the rest of the home. But here on the first floor, as we continue down the corridor, we've got a 3rd room, which, subject to your requirements, could indeed be used as a nursery or a single bedroom or maybe a home office. As we go towards the rear of the property, well, that's where we find the master suite. Let's take a look. Now, as we come into the master suite, you're instantly drawn into the back of the room thanks to this amazing use of glass. We've got a double skylight and a double patio door taking you to the grounds outside, which of course work together brilliantly well to flood this space with natural light. Up above my head, we've got this floating ceiling, which really does add more depth to the room, as well as creating quite an interesting focal point. The door just over my shoulder takes you into the principal bathroom, which features a bath, a chrome overhead shower, toilet and a wash basin. That bathroom, just like the rest of the home, has been finished off to an exceptionally high standard with beautiful Victorian-inspired floor tiles. Now, whether you prefer to head into town to your local coffee shop to get that morning hit of caffeine or make an espresso in that beautiful kitchen, what better spot to come out and enjoy that in the morning than right here on your own decked area to the rear. Now, as we step off the decking, we do so onto a private driveway. You may well be aware that because we're so central to Lytham, parking does come at a premium, so you'd be delighted to hear that we've got this great sized driveway to the rear of the home, perfect for parking for up to a couple of vehicles. Now, if outdoor space is important to you, then the good news is that the story doesn't end here. In fact, if outdoor space is your thing, then the story is only just beginning. So much so that we couldn't help but bring you down to the wonderful park view to give you a glimpse of the outdoor space that's on your doorstep. This spot is literally minutes away from the front door of Westby Street, so what more could you ask for? Whether you enjoy playing sports, exercising outside, dining al fresco, enjoying a picnic, or quite simply watching the world go by, this is the perfect spot to do all of the above. Now, if you like what you've seen on today's video, and if you'd like to visit Westby Street to see the potential for yourself firsthand, then please don't hesitate to give me a call on the details that follow to arrange your very own private showing. My name's Ben, thank you for watching.